morning, good morning. So, I have made the mistake once again of taking a few days off in the middle of a class trial. So I imagine I'm going to pay for that because I kind of forgot what was going on.
The inner tube?
Remember the inner tube we found in the pool with a rope on one side? Maybe the rope was originally tied on both sides. The culprit made a ropeway by hanging the tube from the rope connecting the windows. And because the third floor window is higher up, gravity would have pushed the inner tube along. The inner tube is made of sturdy rubber as well. It could have supported two people. The culprit used the ropes in the inner tube to construct a rudimentary ropeway and used it to move themselves and Ryoma's body from the lab to the gym.
It seems so preposterous. I'm just saying, it seems so fucking goofy. But let's take a guess. I'm gonna stick to what I said and say it's either the mage or the crazy cult lady. I think it's one of those two.
Once through the gym window, the culprit stood on the inner tube to move the body. Either that, or the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. That way would be more stable and let them handle the corpse more carefully. Finally, they removed the rope from the window frame and left the scene.
Well, when you put it like that, it certainly sounds possible. But wow, a ropeway!
You say the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. Isn't that against school rules? It would count as entering the gym, would it not?
Last time we got asked that question, we decided it was okay. Sticking your body through the window is an automatic out, but standing on the sill is...
Wait, who asked you last time?
Yeah, I was just about to say, who did that?
Eh?
Nani?
It is quite possible that the culprit went to you to confirm the details of their plan.
Oh, shit!
Way to put your foot in your mouth. His foot? Monosuke just unhinged his jaw and swallowed his entire leg!
Cut it out! I can't write this off as a joke if you two keep freaking out about it.
Then your little slip-up is actually the truth!
Pops?
Uh-oh! Daddy's mad at you now!
Papa Kuma's mad. Oh no no no.
Yeah?
Don't look at me. This is what you get for acting like a big shot all the time.
Stop. Do not bully Monosuke.
Huh?
No more blaming each other. Everybody makes mistakes. I want us all to get along.
Monodam's right! Monosuke, you better thank Monodam. Less attitude and more gratitude. Got it?
Man, the trial was just getting fun. Why you gotta ruin it with that slip-up? But I guess now we know Shuichi's logic is right on the money.
So culprit really used ropeway to move body?
Yeah, they used the ropeway to move with the body from window to window.
Ropeway murder? Some crazy-ass shit! But if the mechanism was that complicated, wouldn't it be hard to put it all away?
Not necessarily. All one must do is detach the rope from the window after using the ropeway. Then, after returning to Ryoma's lab, one could retrieve the rope from that side.
Yeah, but how do you get from the gym still to the lab? Did they jump down into the pool or something? Or was it two people working together?
Tossing the rope into the gym from the pool window would be the final step.
I see! The rope was thrown from the window! That's why we found it there!
With that method, the culprit must have made numerous trips from Ryoma's lab to the pool.
Which is why the crime was committed during nighttime, while we all slumbered. But if the culprit was so careful to recover the rope they used to commit the crime, why did they leave the inner tube in the pool?
I believe that was an accident.
An accident?
Yes. When the culprit was taking down the inner tube, they accidentally dropped it.
Then why did the culprit leave it in the pool?
It was nighttime?
That's it! Even if they wanted to get it, they couldn't, because this took place at nighttime.
I see. They couldn't get the inner tube because swimming is prohibited at nighttime.
But couldn't they have used the rope to fish it out?
Not necessarily. You see, the water level in that pool is so low. Even if one tried to draw in the inner tube using the rope, the steep angle the rope would be at would make it nigh impossible.
It'd be different if they used a pole, but there's no way a rope would work.
Even if inner tube was closer to pool edge, water's still too low to drag tube in.
A lot of work. I can see why they just left it there.
Yeah, it would take too long. And they would have been busted if someone saw them. Ha! What kind of clumsy dipshit drops an inner tube and can't retrieve it? Let me tell you, this culprit's a real fucking amateur.
No, actually. Save for that one mistake. This was the perfect crime.
If Maki had never met up with Ryoma at nighttime, it might have been the end for us. Now, I still don't know if Maki is telling the truth or not.
Personally, I find this culprit frighteningly thorough. Such a bold, beautiful plan. I never even imagined there was a ropeway. Oh, respect begins to bloom in my heart for this wonderfully cruel culprit.
I love Korakiyo. He's so goofy. He's so just absolutely ridiculous.
What are you, stupid? Don't respect the culprit.
Now, we just need to figure out who the culprit is.
But of course, it would be pointless to unravel this mystery otherwise.
So, who is it?
Looks like it's time for me to start the main event. But my sidekick here is on a roll right now, so I'll let him take this one.
Okay.
You're just pushing everything onto Shuichi because you don't know yourself. Well, Shuichi, do you already know who the culprit is?
Of course I do. I do? What the fuck? Damn it, I shouldn't have taken those couple days off. I wasn't even taking a couple days off, I was busy with work. God damn it.
Hey, Shuichi, are you hesitating again? Come on, man, there's no need for that. Like I said, you're my sidekick. I take responsibility for any mistakes my sidekick makes. So use those skills of yours I believe in to shove the truth down their throats.
You believe in my detective skills?
That's right. I'm gonna leave it all to you, Shuichi.
Okay, let's pay attention here. Whole setup would have had to have prepared in the gym well beforehand. Okay, so it had to occur in the gym. What? No, let me look at my stupid thing. Okay, fucking YOLO. Not you, not you, maybe you. Not you, not you, not you, not you, not you. God damn it, man, I have no fucking idea. I shouldn't have taken that day off, man. I shouldn't have taken that day off. I should have finished this a couple days ago, but I didn't, because I'm stupid. Man, we just gotta, I hate doing this, but we just gotta YOLO it. Wait, what?
Damn it!
No.
Oh no!
God damn it. Okay, wait, this is a good time for me to look at the report card. Okay, let's look at the alibis. Let's remind ourselves. Okay, let's think about all the alibis. I'm thinking. I'm trying to get my memory back. I shouldn't have taken that day off, man. That was such a mistake. I should have just finished this case the other day. That was the big stupid on my part. I'm looking back on the video, by the way. Some people are like, he's cheating, look at him, he's cheating. I'm not cheating. Okay, I kind of remind myself, maybe. It's not him. It's not the little kid. It's not Kokichi. I could have sworn it was gonna be Angie. I guess I really got that wrong. Okay, I think we just take guesses.
It has to be you.
Oh shit! The fuck? Wait, what?
There's one more thing I still have to confirm. But Kirumi is the prime suspect.
Me?
What? Kirumi?
Oh, so Kirumi is the culprit.
Wait, Nani the fuck? Wait, I definitely... Okay, let's hear the logic, Shuichi.
That is not yet a certainty. Let us hear her testimony first.
Is this true, Kirumi?
I cannot believe you would suspect me. If that is the case, then I will have to deny it. I will not let you make the wrong choice.
The wrong choice?
If you do believe it is me, are you prepared to stand by that decision? I will refute your accusations with all my might, for everyone's sake.
No, please don't be her. I like her a lot. I was gonna level her up next, damn it. Okay. It's something to do with the alibi.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
Oh, that's true.
Alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
Well, we do actually.
Damn it!
What classifies as nighttime? 10 p.m., right? What do you mean? Most of us were in the lab from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. I guess technically nighttime goes from like 10 to 6.
Not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. Like someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
I don't know about that.
Finn has a nice body. She and Ryoma could have totally shared an inner tube.
We all could have, except perhaps Gonta.
Okay, let's think about this one.
And not the culprit.
Let's see here. See, I don't know if this counts as nighttime or not. It kinda does, but at the same time it doesn't.
Crime was committed at nighttime, and you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi? For nighttime, I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Yeah, but what evidence is there to prove that? That's kind of like, you know, I kind of get what she's saying, but
preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Kirumi is thin and has a nice body. She and Ryoma could have totally shared an inner tube.
We all could have, except perhaps Gonta.
yeah, I mean, she's making sense. That's kind of like the crazy thing here. So it's like,
I, of course, am not.
I still think it's something to do with the alibis. I think this alibis is too important. It has too much information in it.
The culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime, and you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
You're the
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Yeah, there's no way to prove that though.
That could have been done by anyone.
Try this one. Oh, okay, cool.
That's wrong!
Maybe it's because nobody else had enough time to get it set up.
No. The only person who could have prepared this murder is Kirumi.
Yeah, I guess that sort of makes sense, because everybody was preoccupied in the insect room, so nobody had enough time to build this complex contraption.
Well, the preparations in the gym in any case.
And why do you believe that?
Before the culprit could put the body into the tank, several steps needed to be taken.
Like tying the rope to the gym window and putting a partition in the piranha tank.
That's right. Ryoma's body entered the gym from the window. That required preparation. That could only have been done when Kirumi was by herself in the gym before nighttime.
But Kirumi was alone in the gym for only like 5 minutes.
Not enough time for the whole murder, but enough time to set it up. Enough time to tie the rope on the window frame and put the pain in the piranha tank.
This is my selfless devotion. While I do understand where you are coming from, I assure you this is just...
Wait, so why did she kill him then? That's kind of the logic I'm trying to ascertain.
a part of your petty imagination. An empty theory created from nihilism.
Nihilism? Black piece of black piece of
If
fabric.
it was solely the rope and partition, I suppose 5 minutes might be enough time. I accept that. However, the crux of your argument is not but a guess. You continue to force the facts to conform to your misguided. When you consider that the crux of your argument is faulty, your entire case falls apart.
What do you mean by crux of the argument? How is it just a guess?
I am referring to the road. Now, with that road, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window, but there is no evidence to indicate this had happened.
Oops, wrong one. Sorry. Oopsie.
I am referring to the road. Now, with that road, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window, but there is no evidence to indicate this had happened. In other words, it is just a guess. And then you add assumptions and hearsay to that guess. It is nothing more than deception.
Okay, this is kind of a difficult one. Okay, so evidence for rope? That's what she's asking for?
I am referring to the rope. Now, with that rope, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window. But there is no evidence to indicate this had happened. In other words, it is...
Marked window frame. Does she wear shoes or something? She wears like certain... Trying to see what the logic is. See, we haven't used this black piece of fabric yet.
Just a...
Okay, it's not the scratch sink.
Yes.
Tennis net cable.
And then you add assumptions and hearsay to that guess. It is nothing more than deception.
Okay, so I think... it must be the window frame. I don't know if she wears like high heel shoes or something. I guess it's possible.
I am referring to the rope. Now, with that rope, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window, but there is no evidence to indicate this had happened.
I'll cut through your words.
Okay, so it actually was that. Cool.
I have evidence. The abrasions left on the window frames at the gym and the lab.
Were those scratches from when the rope was tied to the window frame?
Just tying the rope to the frame wouldn't cause so much damage.
Yeah, like what is like the rope made of fucking metal? Wouldn't cause those scratches.
The rope that was tied to the frames must have been weighed down significantly. The frames didn't break, but they were left with distinct marks.
Those scratches are proof that you used a rope to carry the body to the windowsill.
Oh? What's wrong, Kirumi?
Why did she kill him then? What the fuck?
What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Hey, what's wrong? Hey, 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 hey!
Is Kirumi quiet cause that's what happened?
Please answer us, Kirumi. Shuichi is doing this for your sake.
If it is for my sake, then it would be much easier to forfeit. But I cannot allow that, because I must do this for everyone! I have a duty and a responsibility. I must serve everyone and protect them. So I refuse to surrender. They won't forgive me if I do.
Hey, Kirumi, who exactly is this everyone you're talking about? I've just got a weird feeling about this. When you said everyone, felt like you weren't talking about us. It felt like you were talking about someone who isn't here.
Wait a second. Is Kirumi the one who used the vault? Is she the not the masterminds, but some sort of traitor?
Someone who isn't here?
Someone outside of the academy?
Hey, do you think Kirumi saw her own motive video?
Yeah, that's it.
Huh? The motive video?
You saw your important someone in danger, so you committed murder, right?
Is that true?
I am so sorry for making such a mess. Because of that, I made all of you assume something unnecessary.
Unnecessary?
You saying I'm wrong? This everyone you're talking about?
It is all of you, of course.
Really? Do you swear to a tour?
Yes, really. So please believe me. I am not the culprit. I do not care what becomes of me, but I will not allow any of you to die. Because I made a promise to Kaede.
What? No, 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 no.
She wished for all of us to escape together. I want to fulfill my duties as the ultimate maid. I wish to serve everyone. So please believe me. You have to.
Kirumi!
Are we totally sure Kirumi's the culprit? Maybe it's someone else. Are we sure Kokichi isn't the culprit?
How rude.
Gonta just can't believe Kirumi would kill Ryuma.
Kirumi's breakfasts were the best. She always treated us so well. She really is like a mom.
Perhaps it was after she gained our trust that she saw her chance to strike.
You really are screwed up.
Screwed up from head to toe. Even through your clothes, I can tell.
Shuichi, please reconsider suspecting me as the culprit. You only suspect me because I was at the gym during nighttime yesterday, correct? But you cannot accuse me of being the culprit with that insufficient proof. It is still possible for Maki and Kaito to have gone to the gym. They do not have alibis. They could have pretended to help Himiko, but secretly prepared the murder.
When you put it that way, it does seem possible.
We can't accuse Kirumi just based on our alibis.
Guys, maybe suspecting Kirumi is wrong.
Yeah, maybe we should think it over one more time.
I made a promise. As the ultimate detective, I made a promise to seek the truth. I made a promise to Kaede, so I'm not turning back now.
So you still believe I am the culprit? But there is no evidence to indicate that I am—
No, there is. I have proof that you're the culprit. I realized it when you determined that the rope weight was used to move the body. If it was indeed Kirumi who moved the body with a makeshift rope weight, then the final clue falls into place.
It does? I mean, it does. Yeah, I totally know what that means.
the final clue?
The damning evidence that proves Kirumi is the culprit.
Shuichi, won't you please tell me why you are so desperate to pin me as the culprit? Don't you want to protect everyone?
I'm doing this because I want to protect everyone. Shuichi.
Then you're wrong. Your deduction is all wrong.
Your words aren't going to convince me now. Not when I know the truth.
All you care about is your own reasoning. You don't even listen to others. I can't bet everyone's lives on a deduction made by a self-righteous brat. You can't save anyone!
Did we ever use this?
This is it!
Okay, good.
The piece of black fabric in the pool. That's the final clue that proves you're guilty. It's been bothering me for a while. I couldn't figure out what it was. I thought it was just trash at first, but I couldn't dismiss it entirely. Now that the class trial has come this far, I know for certain. It's an important piece of the puzzle, because like the inner tube, it's evidence the culprit couldn't dispose of.
Huh? Why not?
Using the ropeway, you could slide the inner tube from the lab to the gym, but how would you control it? If it kept sliding and hit the window, the momentum would have thrown the body off. To prevent that from happening, the culprit needed some way to adjust the speed. For example, the culprit could have used their hands for friction.
Yeah, so what? You're still wrong. Your logic is flawed.
Why are you becoming increasingly erratic? There is such absolute beauty in trying to fight against the truth.
What truth? That black cloth is just trash. You can't prove I'm the culprit with just that.
No, it's not just trash. It's proof that you're the culprit.
It's from her glove or something, I don't know. She wears black gloves, I guess. Argument armaments. How do you do this again?
You are incorrect. Put truth.
What the hell?
That is just your empty deduction. You continue to confuse everyone. You are incorrect. What is this truth? That is just your empty deduction. You continue to confuse everyone. You are incorrect. In this class
I am not very good at these, by the way. Pretty dog shit.
life is at stake. Because of your self-righteous truth, everyone might die. In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake. Because of your self-righteous truth, everyone might die. In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake. Because of your self-righteous truth, I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit.
Holy shit, these are getting ridiculous.
You are only providing us with speculation. You only wish to protect everyone. Why must you interfere? I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation.
Yo, I can't see, bitch. Move that shit out of the way.
Why must you interfere? I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. What does that piece of trash prove?
Mikulu gloves? What the fuck is that word? Miluku.
But I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit.
What is this word?
What does that piece of trash prove?
Miluki gloves. What is this word, dude? I don't know what this word is, man. What's this supposed to be? Oh my god, I'm so fucking stupid. I just realized what it was. I just realized what it was. Just stop watching me. Stop watching me play this game.
You are incorrect. What is this truth?
Just leave me alone. I need to be alone.
You continue to confuse everyone.
What the fuck?
Incorrect. What is this truth? That is just your empty deduction. You continue to confuse everyone.
I actually think the slower it goes, the harder it is.
You are incorrect. What is this truth? In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake. Because of your self-righteous truth.
I got all of those wrong? Dude, it's so bullshit.
In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake. Because of your self-righteous truth.
This is like pixel perfect. You need it to be pixel fucking perfect.
In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake. Because of your self-righteous truth. I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. We only wish to protect everyone. Why must you interfere? I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. Protect everyone. Why must you interfere? I completely understand your reasoning.
Okay, okay.
What does that piece of trash prove?
It ends here!
Listen, listen. Wait, why is she naked? Alright, listen, listen, listen.
This piece of fabric came from Kirumi's black glove.
I just couldn't, I didn't know what the word was fucking saying, okay?
Kirumi's glove?
If the culprit were slowing their descent by grabbing the rope with their hands, there would have been a lot of friction, easily enough to cause rope burn. But our culprit was smart. They weren't burned because they weren't barehanded.
Yeah, the culprit had gloves on. One got all torn up from the friction and...
It fell into pool?
From what I remember, the only one who wears black gloves is Kirumi, right?
The gloves on your hands now. I take it they're from your dorm?
The extra uniforms in our rooms are made of the same material we're wearing now. You can test my theory by comparing the fabric scrap with your glove.
Well, Hirumi, will you allow us to compare the black fabric we found in the pool with your gloves?
Huh? What's the matter? Why are you sweating so much?
Kirumi, what's wrong?
I will show you the truth.
Closing arguments. I like these. These are pretty fun, actually. How do I do it? The evidence made of metal that piranhas didn't eat? It's really not the handcuffs? What the fuck is it then? Whatever. What was used as a partition? The thin and long item the culprit took away from the gym? Okay, I have like no answers. Where in the gym was the rope tied? So, what did she kill him with? She whacked him with something? Oh, here we go. Got some items. Yeah, I like the way they do this better.
The victim's body was found this morning during Himiko's underwater escape act. When we saw the piranhas in the tank, we thought that Himiko's escape failed. Of course, it was all part of the act. Himiko's escape went perfectly. But when Angie opened the curtain in front of the tank, we saw Ryoma with piranhas swarming around him. Before any of us could react, the piranhas devoured Ryoma's body. And all that was left were his bones and the handcuffs he was wearing. That horrifying sight was the finishing touch on the culprit's own twisted magic trick. The culprit obfuscated the time and place of the murder, implicating Himiko in the process. In truth, the crime began last night, around 8:55 p.m. While preparing for the show in the gym, the culprit had a chance to be alone. It was then that the culprit used the ladder to reach the piranha tank and removed the glass lid to put inside the tank. They used it as a partition to force the piranhas to one side of the tank. Next, the culprit took the rope from the stage wing in the gym and used the ladder once more, this time to climb up to the gym's window. Once there, they opened the window and tied one end of the rope to the window frame. The rope was then thrown out the window toward the pool. These preparations were key for the culprit's elaborate plan. At nighttime, past midnight, the culprit asked Ryoma to meet at his lab.
Is it just me or is Shuichi like talking super slowly?
All the pieces were in place. The culprit was ready to murder. First, the culprit knocked Ryoma out, probably striking him from behind. Then, they put the handcuffs from the shower room on Ryoma's wrists. And shoved his head into the sink filled with water. From the water and the pain of drowning, Ryoma should have woken up and struggled. The culprit anticipated his resistance, which is why Ryoma was handcuffed. The struggle left scrapes on the cuffs and sink, but in the end, Ryoma succumbed. Ryoma was dead, but the culprit's plan had only just begun. They removed the cable from the tennis net and hung it from the window facing the pool. And then, at the pool, they connected the wire and the rope from the gym window. They returned to the lab after picking up one last thing. the rubber inner tube that was in the pool's tool shed. Once back in the lab, the culprit pulled the cable, bringing up the rope. They pulled until the rope was taut, then tied it to the lab's window frame. And thus, the gym and the lab windows were connected by a single rope. After making a hanger of sorts with another length of rope tied to the inner tube, they hung the inner tube on the rope connecting the windows. That's how the culprit created the ropeway that was used to move the body. An impressive premeditated murder, but the culprit made two crucial mistakes. The culprit got on the inner tube with Ryoma's body and slid toward the gym. With the height difference between the windows, they would have built up quite some speed. To avoid crashing through the window, the culprit used a brake. They used their own hand to grip the rope and slow down. That would have caused significant rope burn had the culprit not been wearing gloves. But due to the friction, part of a glove tore off and dropped in the pool. Regardless, the culprit reached the window and put Ryoma's body into the piranha tank. The glass pane not only kept the piranhas and the body separated, it also kept the piranhas so close together, they concealed the body. After that, all the culprit had to do was untie the rope and the inner tube. But that's when they made their second mistake. One end of the rope came loose, and the inner tube dropped into the pool. Thus, the culprit was forced to leave two key pieces of evidence, the fabric and the inner tube. They couldn't retrieve the evidence because of the rule against swimming at nighttime. And that's the whole story. Am I wrong, Hirumi Tojo? The ultimate maid?
Okay, Shuichi, we really got to work on the speed.
That's the conclusion I reached. Do you have any objections?
You made this video like an extra 15 minutes with that speech. Alrighty guys, we'll call it quits here. I did not expect that. I was pretty confident it was going to be either the mage or the maid, or the mage or the cult girl. I was wrong though. I think it's the alibi that fucked with me. Cool though, very cool. I'll see you next time.